Gentle, emotional intro music begins and fades into the background. Hello, and welcome back to Love is Love. Tonight, we're diving into episode 3, The First Kiss, a moment many of you have been waiting for. The night air was thick with warmth and unspoken words. The city lights outside flickered like a heartbeat, steady, nervous, alive. Inside a small rooftop cafe, Maya and Rin sat across from each other, their laughter soft and hesitant. This wasn't just another chapter. It was the moment everything was about to change. For weeks, they had danced around their feelings, glances that were held a little too long, touches that lingered just a second more than friendship should ever allow. Maya had always been the bold one, the one who spoke her mind without fear, but tonight, words seemed to betray her. Rin's eyes, deep and unreadable, made her heart race in ways she couldn't understand or control. "Are you cold?" Rin asked, noticing a small shiver run through Maya's shoulders. "A little," Maya admitted, her smile trembling ever so slightly. Without a word, Rin slid off her jacket and placed it gently around Maya's shoulders. The scent of Rin's perfume, a soft blend of vanilla and jasmine, surrounded her, and for a moment, Maya completely forgot how to breathe. Their fingers brushed as Rin adjusted the jacket. Electricity, a spark that jumped between them, leaving silence in its wake. It felt like the entire world was holding its breath, waiting for what would happen next. "I didn't think you'd come tonight," Rin said, her tone light but edged with something fragile, something hopeful. "I couldn't stay away," Maya confessed, her voice barely above a whisper. "Not when you asked me to meet you." Rin's lips curved into a small, genuine smile. "You always know what to say to make my heart skip." They both laughed, and just for a second, the tension that had been building between them melted away. But when their eyes met again, the laughter faded, replaced by something raw and incredibly real. The wind picked up, carrying the faint sound of music from the streets below, a soft love song playing from a distant speaker. It felt almost cinematic, as if the universe itself was setting the stage. Maybe love stories like theirs didn't need big, dramatic declarations or perfect, storybook timing. Maybe all they really needed was this quiet, undeniable honesty. Rin leaned closer, her voice now barely above a whisper. "Maya, can I ask you something?" Maya's heart hammered against her ribs. "Anything." Rin hesitated, her gaze searching Maya's. "Why do you always look at me like that?" Maya froze. "Like what?" she asked, her voice tight. "Like you're afraid I'll disappear." The question hung in the air, heavy and true. "Because you might," Maya thought. Because love like this between two women in a world that still didn't always understand felt like holding light in your hands. Beautiful, fragile, and fleeting. "I guess," Maya began softly, finally finding her voice. "I look at you that way because you make me believe in something real. Something I was starting to think didn't exist." Rin's eyes softened, a gentle warmth spreading across her features. She let out a light laugh. "You're so dramatic." "Maybe," Maya said, laughing quietly along with her. "But it's true." Then, the quiet fell again, not an empty silence, but one heavy and full of unspoken possibilities. Rin reached out, her fingers trembling just slightly, and tucked a loose strand of hair behind Maya's ear. The simple, gentle touch sent a rush of warmth through Maya's veins, starting in her chest and spreading to the tips of her fingers. "Don't look at me like that," Maya whispered, her own voice unsteady. "Then stop being so beautiful," Rin replied, the words escaping her lips before she could even think to stop them. Their eyes locked, and the air between them seemed to pulse with a life of its own. Rin hesitated for only a heartbeat, a split second of doubt, before courage took over. She leaned in. Maya didn't move away. She leaned in too. Their lips met softly at first, uncertain, a question asked and answered in the same moment. Then, it deepened, becoming hungry, desperate. This kiss wasn't perfect. It was real. It was the kind of kiss that spoke 1,000 words they had both been too afraid to say out loud. It was a release, a confession, a promise. When they finally pulled apart, breathless and dazed, the world around them seemed unchanged. The city lights still flickered, the distant music still played. Yet, for them, everything was different. Maya smiled, a wide and guarded smile. "So, what now?" she asked, her voice filled with a newfound lightness. Rin grinned back, her eyes shining. "Now," she said, her voice firm and clear, "we stopped pretending." They stayed like that for a long time, hands entwined, hearts finally unguarded, watching the stars scatter across the dark canvas above them. The soft lights of the cafe glowed faintly, reflecting in Rin's eyes like promises yet to be made. And for the first time, neither of them cared who might be watching. Because their love didn't need labels or explanations. It just was. As the night wrapped around them like a warm blanket, the faint chorus of the song from the street below rose again, its lyrics echoing their truth. Love is love, no matter the name, no matter the face. That was the night everything changed. The night two souls finally found the courage to meet in the middle, not as friends, not as maybe, but as something beautifully, wonderfully real. Their story was just beginning. Thank you so much for joining us for this special episode. The journey of Maya and Rin is a reminder that love in its purest form is about courage and honesty. If their story touched your heart, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss what happens next. We love creating this series for you, and your support means the world to us. See you in the next episode.